You know there is light and darkness, and the twilight that parts these divine partners. My mind harbors the symbiosis of a dying artist, and I rise from the coffin. This shrine is godless, so why is it guarded by iron fortress, tribal archers? I channel the light like fiber optics until the end of the night. I unite with the goddess, pacified or haunted. I threw up with empire, and the vampire caught it right where the heart is. Pastors call this satisfying catharsis. Life is all about finding the right proportions. I absorb these enormous primal forces, find them inside my corpus, provide the vital organs. My disciples are cautious, since I spawned that storm gem right in front of the doorstep. I'm quite taunted by unidentified flying objects. That's why I got a mighty gauntlet, trying like Andre, lined up that universe, stepped out, figure in time and bisected promptly. I was never tied to a contract, but nonetheless died and breathed 5-10 times 100. Cycles rougher than title wash summits, right up on the light as I strike through the dungeons. The mood arrives a long time before the sun sets. Live every day like there was only one left. Why would God let us all go? I always wondered if it possesses the property to be summoned. Reclaim my throne, command all of the suns, and demonstrate our powers available in abundance. Turn the tides in battle by blindly outnumbered. Boy, gotta play something to make the great humble. Again and again, day to day running, break the cage like John, they escaped the bondage. I meditated for 7 decades and trapped space in onyx, vast and untarnished. Carry it on me as it done in the most stunning performance of harvest I've ever done since I've come to the unlit, sunless realms in which every hunter becomes the hunted. Confronted with subconscious monsters and the carbon bonded nature of our bodies. Some did whatever they wanted and lost it. I did whatever to honor my calling as guardian. Sharpened body and mind in hardship, survived the harshest conditions in the Antarctic. Gorgeous swordplay, never see the strike so flawless. Treat my idols like my young daughters. Warriors pressed towards me, not knowing what the cost is, and left Earth due to unknown causes. I mastered the art of war, sparring with Spartans, altered my composite on sprawling marches. Barging to the market with the javelin and did the armpit and start to drive a hard bargain. My kind is not surprised often. Drive a stake at the snake while I'm sleepwalking. You can rely on your fortune in trials of torment. Open your eyes and see the spider where they got caught in. My mind is like a high performance pumped hydro storage. Flood the night of horrors with riptides, purify the gardens. The dark side applies mind-boggling, concise logic. Take a good listen to take it as a warning. I apply a lightsaber, annihilate origins. There is no boredom post-mortem, and even there's no match for black iron talkers. It embodies a flower that never blossomed. What goes around comes around, but I highly doubt that to go out now will even be an option. I'm a descendant of the Stormkin, terraforming, deprived the goblin chief before he could forfeit. I was sent back to collect several samples of corpses. What is this dimension I walked in? I landed offshore, the stench is nauseous, drenched in thick liquid, hands within awkward. Still my unfaltering prayer informs with, resonates with every scrape of metal in orbit. As soon as I step through the giant portals, it's either silence or sirens in the chorus. Decline the final offer. I was designed to ignite the forges, grind until this diamond is flawless. I'm a child of the forest, deciphering auras, the high priest of orders abide by my orders. My trident's the largest among the night walkers. Pierce the fiery waters and leave the skies unaltered. Micromanage faster than light to pilot the Taurus. Maneuver the torrents, man the cannons and strive forward. Rifle enemy fighters we boarded. It's hard to rival the calmness of hired marksmen. Strike the head of a crawler, swipe the legs of a brawler, slice the neck with highly compressed order. Display the primal hunger of Galter. Eat your whole tribe alive like a titanic honor. Surprise attack columns, life's decided by karma. I'm right across the night in shining armor. Give it a bridge to fathers, petrify armadas. Send up the kingdom come, occupy the plazas. Child at tender vest, child of honor, child of one down since the parted. The oath pact was shattered, still I am storm blessed. POV recorded, die by the sword then.